So question 6b, I didn't realise there was another part to it. So basically, this is what you're given. You're told all of these little triangles are identical. I didn't draw them perfectly, but they are identical. And you're also told that the big triangle is similar to the little triangles. Okay? So the first thing I would do is, if I've been told they're all identical, then this is the shorter side of the triangle. So this is obviously 2.5 also. This is the shortest side of this. This is 2.5 from here to here. This is 2.5. Okay, now what that does then is that tells us this height is 5 and this height is 2.5. Okay, so if you look at that triangle, that's 5, that's 2.5. So we can work out what that side is. Okay, so one short side squared plus the other short side squared is equal to the hypotenuse squared. That's 25 plus 25 over 4 is equal to h squared, or 125 over 4, because that's multiplied by 4, is equal to h squared. So h is the square root of that, and the square root of that is just the square root of 125 over 4. Okay, now you could write that as the square root of 5 times 25 over the square root of 4, I guess, actually, which will then give you 5 root 5 over 2. I don't know that it really matters at the moment, but we'll call it 5 root 5 over 2. Okay, now that allows us to put everything in, really, doesn't it? Because we now know that that is 2.5. We know the long side is 5, so that's 5. That's 2.5. That's 5 root 5 over 2. That's 5. That's 2.5. And that's 5 root 5 over 2. That's 5 root 5 over 2. That's 5. So that will be 5 root 5. And that will be 5 root 5. Sorry, over 2 and over 2. So the sum is 5 root 5. Okay, and what was the question that was related to that? The question was the total length of timber required. Okay, so the total length of timber required is, each of these is a piece of timber, I'm assuming. So we have a 5 root 5 over 2, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 root 5 over 2 by 4, plus we have a 5, let me just do that, that. We have 1 5, 2 5, 3 5s, they're gone, and then we have 2.5, second 2.5, third 2.5, fourth 2.5. So that's 4 2.5s. Now, if it was in an exam, I would double check that. So let's see, that'll give us 5 root 5 by 2, which is 10 root 5, plus 15, plus 10. 2.5 by 4 is 10. So 25 plus 10 root 5. Yeah, and that's correct. Okay.